What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing and first look of the Rival RFX Guerrero Intelli-Shock bag gloves. So stay tuned. Hey, what's up guys? Carlo here, and today we're going to be doing an unboxing and first look of the Rival RFX Guerrero Intelli-Shock bag gloves in the Cyber Edition colorway scheme. This particular model was actually released a little while ago in a Lomachenko edition, which was kind of a blue and yellow color scheme. That was right before Lomachenko ended up going to be sponsored by Venom. Now they released these new colorways just a few days ago, so this is really the first look for everybody to see these gloves and see how they look. So let's go ahead and open this box up, not waste any more time, and take a look at these gloves and see how they look. So kind of carefully open this guy up. This was literally just delivered to me by FedEx, so I'm really excited to see how these turn out. I have had the RFX Guerrero sparring gloves, as well as I've tried their fight gloves as well. And that's one thing that Rival does a really nice job with, is they really make ergonomic gloves, and that fit really well. Go ahead and put that box inside. Comes wrapped up in this plastic bag, and just to show you guys, here they are. That's the left glove, and here is the right glove right there. So the Cyber Edition really reminds me of the Matrix. You can see they kind of use that Matrix looking design on the glove. They're green and black. Those are the primary colors with a little bit of white. I got them in 10 ounce. You can see that it has a Rival that's embroidered on the back of the glove. That's right there, that has that Matrix design. It says RFX Guerrero Intelli-Shock Cyber Edition bag glove. That's printed right there. You can see it uses the D30 over the knuckle portion, the striking surface. You do have the thumb with the thumb attachment right there, and the Rival insignia again embroidered on the finger compartment. Medium-sized grip bar, says handcrafted with pride. And then you do have the wrist lock to the V-strap locking system, using these nylon straps to really lock your wrist and hand into place with these plastic D-ring clips. Obviously, you would not use these for sparring. These are all just for bag work, using them for mitts, which is good. Again, got mine in 10 ounces, but it's the same wrist lock 2 system that are on their standard Guerrero bag gloves. Obviously, the main difference between those is going to be the padding style. They have the HDEF bag glove, which is going to be laminated with EVA foam. It's a little bit more protective. They have the SFF, which is more of a horsehair feel, a puncher style glove, a lot softer. And then obviously this is going to be their D30, which is supposed to be their more protective out of the three. It does say HDEF right there. Bag glove, 10 ounce fit. And then you have these little tags that they have stuck on here. So pretty much obviously identical on both gloves. I'll go ahead and slide these in. Before we do that, actually, I'll show the liner. And you do have this kind of this polyester satin liner on the inside. It says 10 ounces, and the gloves are made in Pakistan. Just to show you guys where they're made, that's printed right there. And sliding my hand into the hand compartment, and they feel excellent. Nice and compact feeling. You can really make a nice tight fist. And you can see right there, just this wrist lock 2 system. They do an excellent job of placing that first, or should I say that top strap, kind of across the lower portion of your palm, so that it doesn't allow your wrist to move in a direction that you don't want it to when you land a strike, or if you land a punch at an awkward position. You know, not all the time are your punches going to land exactly how you want them to. So that's the protective nature of these bag gloves in this particular, that if you do punch off, or if you punch at a bad angle, then you have a little extra protection there. So like, it really locks your wrist in, and you feel like it's kind of like a cast-like feel. Without hand wraps on, I feel like you can pretty much use these with or without hand wraps. It's completely up to you. It's snug enough to where you don't have to use hand wraps with them. Again, I have medium-sized hands. I'm about 5'8", 147 pounds. For all intents and purposes, you can consider myself to be a welterweight. That's what I kind of walk around at. And these fit me perfectly. Not super tight, not loose at all, just nice and snug fitting. Let's go ahead and put the right side on. Again, fingertip compartment feels really good. Thumb placement feels nice. Those are kind of the first things you notice when you put any gloves on, really, bag gloves, sparring, whatever kind of glove, training glove, is the thumb feels nice and parallel, so you don't have any issues with my thumb jamming, I don't feel. Obviously, when I start hitting the bag with these, that's when I'm really gonna be able to tell whether or not the thumb is comfortable over a prolonged period of time. But the finger compartment's nice and deep. I can feel like I can really turn my fingers and roll them and tuck them underneath to really make a nice fist. And then you have this D3O that's really the protective barrier. That way you can really punch with full force. But overall, I mean, I think these gloves look fantastic. I like the design on them. Very unique, very custom looking. I went with the green and black just because I don't think I have any green gloves that I can think, at least currently I don't have any green colored gloves. So I wanted to go something different, and these look awesome. I love the wrist lock system right here. Really locks your hand in. And overall, super impressed with these. Cost-wise, these are 199 Canadian dollars. So if you're gonna convert them to US dollars, it's about 170-ish, depending on the currency exchange rate. Obviously, you use a currency exchange calculator, depending on where you live. If you're, whether you're in the UK, Canada, obviously it's 199 Canadian dollars. Here in the States, wherever you may be, to determine what that's gonna be. And then obviously the shipping cost is going to be a little bit more. So obviously these gloves are definitely on the higher end. Their standard Guerrero bag gloves are 149 US dollars. So these are about 30-ish to 40-ish dollars more than their standard Guerrero bag gloves. Whether or not these are worth it, that will be to be determined after I use them to see how they feel on the bag. But so far, my first impressions of these are they're fantastic gloves. They feel great. Have a nice broken in feel, excellent thumbs, nice finger compartment, and they look awesome. So if you guys have any questions or comments, make sure you guys leave them down below. I'll put the link in the description box where you can find these D3O Intelli-Shock bag gloves. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.